हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम सोशोलॉजी के इन टॉपिक्स को पढ़ेंगे। पहला क्वेश्चन है डिफाइनिंग किनशिप। किनशिप इज अ फंडामेंटल कंसेप्ट इन सोशोलॉजी एंड सोशल एंथ्रोपोलॉजी that refer to the system of social relationship formed on the basis of blood, marriage, and adoption or socially recognized ties. It provides a structured framework through which individuals are connected to one another and through which social life is organized. According to sociologists and anthropologists, kinship is not only a biological relationship but also a socially recognized system. Different societies define and organize kinship in different ways. Though kinship societies regulate important inheritance, residence, successions, and family organization. Kinship relation form the basis of family system, which is the primary unit of socialization. It provides emotional support, economic cooperation, and social security to individuals. Kinship also plays a vital role in maintaining social solidarity, continuity, and stability by linking generations together. In traditional society, kinship often determines a person's status, role, and identity, while in modern societies its influence may be reduced but remains significant. Thus, kinship is a universal and essential social institution that shapes social structure and human relationship in all societies. Thus, kinship is a universal social institution that connects individuals into families and lineage, maintains social continuity across generations, and plays a vital role in the stability and functioning of society. Second question है incest taboo. Incest taboo refers to the social prohibition on sexual relations and marriage between close blood relations such as parents and children or brothers and sisters. It is a universal norm found in almost all societies. The main purpose of the incest taboo is to maintain family harmony and social order by preventing role confusion within the family. It also encourages exogamy, leading individuals to marry outside their immediate family, which helps in building wider social relationships. From a biological perspective, the incest taboo reduces the risk of genetic defect caused by inbreeding. Thus, the incest taboo is an important social norm that regulates sexual behaviors and contributes to the stability of society. Third question है descent group and descent theory. A descent group is a social group whose members trace their ancestry or lineage from a common ancestor. Membership in a descent group is determined by rules of descent through which individuals inherited status, property, rights, duties, and social identity. Descent group provides a continuity to society by linking individuals across generations. Descent groups are mainly of two types. Unilinear descent group trace ancestry through only one line, either patrilinear through the father's line or matrilinear through the mother's line. Bilateral descent trace ancestry through both parents, though it is usually does not form a corporate descent group. In some societies, descent group may take the form of lineage and clans, which play important role in social organization. Descent theory develops mainly by anthropologists such as Rivers, Radcliffe Brown, and Potts explain how kinship and social structure are organized around descent groups. According to this group, descent groups are central to the regulation of marriage, inheritance, succession, political authority, and economic cooperation in traditional societies. Descent theory emphasizes that kinship is not merely biologically but a socially organized system that maintains orders and stability. Thus, descent group and descent theory help in understanding the structure of kinship, social organization, and continuity of society across generations. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है इनहेरिटेंस एंड सक्सेशन. Inheritance refer to the transfer of property, rights, titles, and obligations from one generation to another. Usually after the death of a person, it determines who gets what in terms of land, wealth, house, or status. Key features of inheritance: operates according to customs, traditions, or laws, closely linked with kinship and family system. Can be patrilineal, matrilineal, or bilateral. Ensures continuity of family, property, and status. Types of inheritance. Patrilineal inheritance. Property passes through the male line, father to son. Matrilineal inheritance. Property passes through the female line, mother to daughter, or matrilineal uncle to nephew. Bilateral inheritance. Property inherited from both parents. Succession. Succession refers to the process by which a person succeeds to a position, office, role, or authority after the death or retirement of another person. It mainly concerns status, power, and leadership, not necessarily property. Key features of inheritance: deals with social position and authority, can be hereditary or elective, common in family, political, and religious institutions. Maintain order and continuity in society. Types of succession: hereditary succession, position passes to a family member, example kinship. Elective succession, successor chosen by group for election. Seniority based succession, eldest member assume authority. Difference between inheritance and succession: inheritance deals with property and wealth. Succession deals with status and authority. Inheritance is mostly economic. Succession is mainly social and political. Conclusion: inheritance and succession play a vital role in maintaining family continuity, social stability, and cultural tradition. They regulate the transfer of property, power, and position across generations in society. Next है kinship usage and kinship terminology. Kinship usage refer to the patterns of behavior, obligations, duties, and expectations associated with kinship relations in a society. It shows how relatives are expected to behave with each other and the role they play in social life. Main aspects of kinship usage: rules of behavior, prescribed conduct between relatives, respect, avoidance, joking relations. Rights and duties, obligations like care of parents, inheritance, supports during crisis. Social control, kinship regulates marriage, sex relations, and family responsibilities. Mutual help, relatives help each other economically and socially. Rituals role, participation in life circle, rituals like birth, marriage, and death. Example: avoidance between daughter-in-law and father-in-law. Joking relationships between brother-in-law and sister-in-law in some societies. Kinship terminology. Kinship terminology refer to the system of terms used to identify and address relatives in a society. It reflects the structure of family and descent system. Features of kinship terminology: classify relatives based on generation, sex, and lineage. Differs from society to society. Indicates social distance and closeness. Helps in defining marriage roles and inheritance. Major types of kinship terminology: Eskimo terminology. Nuclear family emphasize linear relatives distinguished from collateral bonds. Hawaiian terminology: all relatives of some generation called same term. Iroquois terminology distinguishes parallel and cross cousin. Crow and Omaha terminology found in unilinear descent societies. Difference between kinship usage and terminology: Kinship usage deals with behavior and social relationships. Kinship terminology deals with the naming and classification of relatives. Conclusion. Kinship usage regulates social behavior and obligations, while kinship terminology provides a framework for identifying relationships. Together, they form the basis of social organization and family structure in society. Next question है meaning and evolution of marriage. Marriage is a socially approved and legally recognized union between two individuals, usually a man and a woman, that establish rights and duties related to sexual relations, reproduction, economic cooperation, and family life. It is a universal social institution found in all societies, though its forms and roles differ. Key features of marriage: social and legal section regulates sexual relations. The basis of family formation establishes kinship ties, provides legitimacy to children. Evolution of marriage. The institution of marriage has evolved over time from primitive form to modern complex form, influenced by economic, social, and cultural changes. Promiscuity. Hypothetical stage. Earlier thinkers believed in unrestricted sexual relations without permanent bond. Group marriage. A group of men and women were married collectively. Individuals, spouse relationships were not fixed. Polygamy. One person had multiple spouses. Polygyny. One man with several wives. Polyandry. One woman with several husbands. Monogamy. Marriage between one man and one woman became dominant due to social stability, inheritance, and emotional bonds. Modern marriage, characterized by companionate and contractual nature, equality between spouses, legal regulation, emphasis on love, choice, and adjustment. Conclusion. Marriage has evolved from simple and collective form to a stable, monogamous, and individual centered institution. Despite challenge, marriage continues to play a vital role in sexual organization, reproduction, family stability. अगला क्वेश्चन है aliens theory. Symmetrical aliens theory. Meaning of aliens theory. Aliens theory explains marriage as a system of exchange of women between kin groups, creating enduring alliance and social solidarity among groups. It was mainly developed by Claude Lévi-Strauss. Symmetrical aliens theory refer to a balanced and reciprocal system of marriage exchange in which two or more kin groups exchange women mutually and directly. Each group both gives and receives wives, ensuring equality and stability in relationships. Main features: reciprocity, exchange of women in mutual between groups, balance, no group is permanently superior or inferior. Cross cousin marriage, often involves bilateral cross cousin marriage, closed exchange system. Exchange takes place within a limited set of groups. Equality among groups prevents dominance of one group over another. Social integration strengthens alliance and kinship bonds. Example: practiced among certain tribal societies in South India and Southeast Asia. Common in societies allowing bilateral cross cousin marriage. Importance: promote social cohesion and stability, ensure continuity of alliance, regulates marriage choice and kin relations. Difference from asymmetrical alliance. Symmetrical alliance involve mutual exchange. Asymmetrical alliance involves one-way or cycling exchange. Conclusion: the symmetrical alliance theory highlights marriage as a reciprocal and equal exchange system that creates a stable and enduring kinship alliance It helps in understanding marriage rules and social organization in traditional societies. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है asymmetrical exchange. Alliance theory. Asymmetrical exchange refers to a one-way or unbalanced system of marriage alliance in which one kin group regularly gives a woman to another group but does not receive a woman in return from the same group. Instead, wives are received from a different group, forming a circulating or cycling exchange system. Main features: unilateral exchange. Women move in one direction between groups. Circulating alliance exchange occur in a cycle among three or more groups. Hierarchy creates superior and inferior wife giver and wife receiver group. Prescriptive marriage rules often linked with the matrilineal cross cousin marriage. Open system. Alliance extends beyond two groups. Durability of alliance. Maintain long-term intergroup relations. Example: common in societies practicing matrilineal cross-cousin marriage such as some South Indian and Southeast Asia communities. Wife giver group is considered ritually superior to wife receiver group. Importance: strengthen wider social networks, organize kinship hierarchy, ensures continuity flow of alliance. Difference from symmetrical exchange. Asymmetrical exchange is unbalanced and cycling. Symmetrical exchange is balanced and reciprocal. Conclusion: asymmetrical exchange under alliance theory explain how marriage create hierarchical yet stable social relationship through one-way exchange of women, playing a key role in understanding kinship system and social structure. अगला क्वेश्चन है मैरिज ट्रांसैक्शन. मैरिज ट्रांसैक्शन रेफर टू द एक्सचेंज ऑफ गुड्स, wealth or service between families or kin groups at the time of marriage. These transactions symbolize social approval, alliance formation, and economic adjustment between the bride's and groom's families. Types of marriage transaction: dowry, property, money or goods gives by the bride's family to the groom's family. Bride price, money or valuable paid by the groom's family to the bride's family. Bride service, the groom provides service or labor to the bride's family for a fixed period. Conclusion: marriage transaction reflects the social and economic relationship between families and vary according to culture and traditions. Rules of residence refer to the socially accepted rules that determine where a married couple live after marriage. These rules are an important part of kinship and family organization in society. Types of rules of residence: patrilocal residence. After marriage, the couple lives with or near the husband's father's family. This is common in patriarchal societies. Matriarchal residence: the couple live with or near the wife's mother's family. Neolocal residence: the married couple establish a new and independent household separate from both families. This is common in modern societies. Evangelocal residence: the couple live with the husband's maternal uncle. This type is seen in some matrilineal societies. Bilocal residence: the couple may live with either the husband's family or the wife's family depending on convenience or need. Birilocal residence: the wife moves to live with the husband's family or community after marriage. Conclusion: rule of residence influence family structure, authority, relations, and kinship ties. Different societies follow different residence rules according to their culture, social and economic condition. हमने 2 यूनिट अभी कंप्लीट कर दिए हैं. 2 यूनिट की वीडियो मैं कल अपलोड करूँगी. आप एक बार फिर से सिलेबस देख लो। फर्स्ट 2 यूनिट मैंने आपको पढ़ा दिए हैं विद नोट्स के साथ। अब 2 यूनिट रही हैं, इसकी वीडियो मैं कल अपलोड करूँगी। आपको सोशियोलॉजी के नोट्स अगर चाहिए हो तो मेरे चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करना, जिससे अगर मैं कोई भी वीडियो डालती हूँ तो उसका लिंक आपको पहुँच जाए, नोटिफिकेशन आपके फ़ोन में आ जाए। ठीक है, बाय, थैंक यू।